everybody, this is Liz Vera. This is my first YouTube video. I'm doing my perspective on SOLAVEI and an internet marketer's point of view. That's me. I'm an internet marketer. So, thanks for bearing with me. Again, this is my first video. I'm using some notes. Don't judge me. Okay, so I'm going to go over the good, the bad, and the ugly of SOLAVEI, everything that I know, everything that I think about it, and, hopefully help some of you guys out. And, alright, so here we go. Some of you might already know all about SOLAVEI, some people might not know. So, let's start with the name, SOLAVEI. What does that mean? Ryan Wersch, the CEO and founder, he named SOLAVEI, and it means in Latin, translates roughly to sun in your veins. It's a pretty cute name, I think it's different. So SOLAVEI launched less than a year ago. It'll be a year in September. Last September there was a huge party in Seattle, and my uplines actually got to go. It's pretty cool right here. I got a free shirt back. Pretty cool. So, less than a year, and SOLAVEI's grown to more than 250,000 people. More than 225,000 people are using SOLAVEI service. For me, it was a no-brainer. I enrolled actually in August during pre-launch, and I happened to be looking for a new carrier. I was with Verizon for almost 10 years. I always just felt, not valued as a customer. I really don't like Verizon. I'm not gonna lie about that. I hate them actually. If you're listening, Verizon, I hate you. So, it was every month I was getting, some new charges that were not explained to me. What is this extra $5 charge for? Why can't I get a solid bill every month? I hated being in a contract. It was just too much for me. I wanted to not be in a contract. I wanted to pay a lot less than I was paying, and I wanted to have a plan that was steady. So a friend of my husband actually, was looking at it more for the business opportunity, and thought, that I was interested, which I was. I watched the, less than 10-minute long video and signed up right away. And I ordered a new phone because my phone was acting up. And I've been altogether very happy ever since. But I've lived in places where I have coverage. I was in South San Francisco, and now I'm in Spokane Valley, and I still have perfect coverage, so I'm very happy. So for some people, SOLAVEI is not gonna work out. There's no way around it. SOLAVEI uses T-Mobile's towers, so if you're in a small town, small city, chances are you're not going to get good coverage. I have a lot of family in Montana, and unfortunately they can't use the service. There's absolutely no T-Mobile coverage up there. Bummer. So people in metropolitan cities, SOLAVEI is perfect for you guys. You're going to be paying a lot less. You're not going to be in a contract. You're going to get good coverage. It's a no-brainer. If you're paying more than $60 a month, that's just silly. There's no need to do that anymore. There's no need to be in a contract. There's no need to pay more than $60 a month. There's just no need for it. There's SOLAVEI's, still baby. There's still so much that's changing, that has changed, and big things are happening. SOLAVEI is a company that I know is going to be around for a while, and it's just going to get better and better. I mean, it's continually gotten better. When I enrolled back in August, there was an activation fee of $49 and SIM card fee of $20, and activation fee is waived forever. You can get SIM cards for free, or you can order them from SOLAVEI.com, and they're $9. You can bulk order SIM cards if you do the business, or maybe you have a cell phone store, or maybe you want to have a cell phone store, run out of your house. You can do that, and you can bulk order SIM cards, and just be basically just like any other phone store, and get people set up and on their way, and happy. So you realize that with T-Mobile, we're using a GSM nation. GSM. So AT&T and T-Mobile are GSM, and Sprint and Verizon and Metro PCS are CDMA. Even though we did just purchase, or T-Mobile did just purchase Metro PCS, so in some time, they're going to be switching to GSM. So that's going to, benefit people that are doing the business and setting people up and making money. So that's exciting. Next country that's going to be hit, because we will be international. It's just a matter of time and resources and all that. So next country is somewhere in Europe. We don't have exactly what country yet. Not been released. Mexico and Canada hopefully will be coming soon too. There's a lot of people in Canada that I've talked to that they're ready. Even some people in Hungary that I've talked to that are just pretty much all over. I've been hit up by people in South Africa and all over the place. That SOLAVEI just really going to help them out, really going to change their lives, and it's a lot of excitement and momentum that's been created. So if you're looking into SOLAVEI for the service, maybe even the opportunity to make money as well, it's really important to sign up with somebody that knows what they're doing, or if you're signing up on your own, that you're going to check your coverage and you're going to thoroughly check your phone and make sure it's compatible, or get a phone that is compatible. There's so many options out there. It's just I could talk a lot. I could make a whole YouTube video all about places you can go and things like that. So just check your coverage. A lot of people complain about, oh, I thought I was getting 4G, I signed up, blah, 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 I'm only getting edge speeds, and, that's not SOLAVEI's fault, really. We're doing this all on our own, we're independent, so, if you're a sponsor, you consider yourself a leader, you do a good job and set these people up, or let them know, you're not going to get good coverage where you are. It says congratulations, you have service, but what kind of service are you going to get? Are you going to get a 2G, 3G, 4G? What is it? So, do a good job and help these people out. Make sure that they're going to be satisfied. I've heard a lot of people complain about their MMS or their internet or, things like that not working. That's your phone. That's your settings. That's not SOLAVEI. So, that can just be thrown out the window. When you get set up, you're setting up your phone. There's steps you need to take to make sure everything's going to be working the way it should be. So, that's something else. If you're signing up with me, I'll be sure to help you out. People with Verizon and Sprint. And I've talked to a lot of people that were interested, but getting a new phone, not something they want to do. Because, you can't convert iPhone 5s and some other CDMA phones, but it's really, it's going to be a hassle. People are probably going to get frustrated, and it's just not a pretty scene. I somewhat try to avoid confrontations with Verizon and Sprint people unless they're willing to buy a new phone, because it's just a pain in the butt. Another thing, people need to know about SOLAVEI is we do not support short code messaging. So if you use it for your bank or, for your kid's school or whatever, just know we're not supporting that right now, so it's not going to work. People complain, and I've heard things about, oh, it's really not unlimited data, is it? And it is unlimited. You're getting 4 gigabytes of 4G data. That's a lot of data. People that are going over and getting warnings and shut off or whatever, you really need to question why you're on the internet so much. Maybe you should connect to Wi-Fi, and it's kind of like eating at a buffet and just sitting there eating all day long as much as you can just because it's it's a buffet. Come on now, that's not cool. Another thing is people complain about the customer service. It used to be run out of the United States. They've moved over to Guatemala. So people, that are not fluent in Spanish may have a hard time. And what I tell people is I've never had to call customer service, not one time. I log into my back office and I, opt to live chat with a representative, which has always been very helpful. It always solved whatever issue I had, and it's just a lot easier. So, you know, some of the good things about SOLAVEI, because there are, you know, the good things completely outweigh any of the small little negative things I've heard people complain about. It's very cheap. The service is cheap. Inexpensive, I'll say, not cheap. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck. A lot of these other, you know, prepaids, they say unlimited as well, but they're really offering you 2 gigabytes of data, or, you know, maybe even less than that. So we should all be very happy with what we're getting. There's international calling plans, $10 a month extra, not too bad. There's no contract, you know, and you know, you're still getting unlimited data, even if it throttles down. There's no activation fee. There's no hidden fees, period. You're not going to get roaming fees, you know, nothing like that. If you decide you don't like the service and you want to get out, you're not going to get, you know, charged a cancellation fee, anything like that. You just get out and, you know, move on. SIM cards can be purchased in bulk if you're somebody like me that shares the service. You know, you meet somebody and they want to get hooked up, you can, you know, have them come over to your house, go over to their house, you can hook them up, give them a free SIM card. They're saving themselves an extra $9. It's just, people like to save money, so, you know, that's always really awesome. With SOLAVEI, you know, if you're looking at it for the compensation plan, what's really great is, you know, there's no product. You're not selling anybody a potion or a weight loss pill or anything like that. You're a lot of times you're offering somebody a better solution. So, you know, you're not turning into a salesman. I mean, I know we all have it in us anyways. If you're working a 9 to 5, you know, if you have a salesman in you, or you won't be able to keep your job, right? If you are looking at it just for the business and you can't get the service, you can sign up as a social member only. That's $149 a year. If you're interested in having more than one line or more than one business center to make money on, you can set up, you know, I think it's maybe up to 5 now. I have 3 set up myself. The marketplace for SOLAVEI is still very huge. Even though there's so many small areas that can't get service, it's still gigantic. I mean, there's millions and millions of people. And, you know, it's just, there's a lot of things to look forward to. You know, Brian Wirsch, when he started this, he started with mobile service. That's just the beginning. I mean, you may have no idea yet about SOLAVEI Marketplace. That's, you know, coming in just a couple months, where, you know, SOLAVEI members are going to, you know, be valued so much that, you know, we're going to be getting special discounts for shopping in places like Safeway and Starbucks and Target, Walmart, I mean, Best Buy. The list is very extensive. All the companies, or all the retailers and restaurants that have, you know, locked hands with SOLAVEI. People want to be a part of it. It's going to be huge. I mean, it's already huge. It's just going to get bigger and better. No doubt about that. So, you know, that's very exciting. If you're interested and, you know, you're watching this video and you want to talk more about the marketplace or anything, you know, you can contact me. I'll be leaving my contact information so we can talk. I chose SOLAVEI because it was really a no-brainer for me. Completely no-brainer. The chance to share and earn and, you know, I make money now. SOLAVEI pays me once every month. Today was actually payday. I showed you my pay cards, right? You know, I love SOLAVEI. I even got myself a sample for when I get my nails done next time. I'm going to be putting those on a couple of my nails because I love SOLAVEI. I'm content and I'm quite happy with my service. I've gone on a few road trips. I lost service maybe one time through a mountain pass, but that's to be expected. Besides that, you know, everything's great. I'm very happy, and if you guys need help, you want to get set up, you can go ahead and contact me and we can, you know, see if it's a good opportunity as my son. I'm going to get off now. Thank you guys for watching my first video. Have a good one. Bye, Caitlin.